Hello, everybody. What's crapping? Listen, I have a feeling everyone is sick of me streaming this week, so I think I've streamed every day this week, but that's okay. We're here again with DeWayne. Hi, DeWayne. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Thanks for having me on. I
I'm
appreciate it.
good. This is our first time meeting. I can't wait to get
Yeah.
to talk to you and get to know your books, by the way, because you have some interesting books that I've seen. Plus, you're now branching out into children's books, which is quite cool. So this is very exciting. So, woo.
It's great. Thank you for having me again.
Well,
It's
you're
cool to be on
welcome.
because we've been talking for like a week or two about when you were going to get me on. So when you gave me this spot, I was like, yes.
I know. Listen, I got so behind on all of my scheduling, which I'm still like a hot mess. So if anybody is watching this and you've reached out to me to schedule, I am so sorry. I will be fixing that soon. I know. It's just been this whole month of March has just been. Listen, let me tell you, it is only the third month, about to start the fourth month of
Yeah.
this year, and I'm like, yay,
Yeah, it's been dragging.
2025.
It's been a
Yeah.
dragging couple of months for sure.
Yeah. Hang on one second. I'm gonna go post your link over on the Twitters because it does not let me do that via the StreamYard. Let me tell you.
You're good. You're good.
Perfect. Okay, I've done that. Now, if you guys are just joining us, I have pinned the link to the Kickstarter right here. It is on the page in the YouTube. I will be dropping it every now and then, like I am right now. So it goes to the other platforms that we're on. What? And we're trying to get you funded is what we're doing. Oh, shoot. Look at we got Kyle in the house. What's up, Kyle? How are you doing? And all the way from earlier, might have been yesterday. I don't know. We had GT Key Comics. Whoa, what's up, GT Key? How are you guys doing today? We're definitely going to have way more people jumping in here, talking to us. But till they roll in, we're going to have fun getting to know you. So guess what? We're going to make it weird because that's what we do up in here. I know. Listen. You get the big, bam.
Oh, boy.
Isn't that a weird experience when you're just like...
Yeah, I'm usually being the little square.
Don't worry. We're going to go back to being the ultra tiniest squares you've ever been in your entire life. Look at your campaign page. Until then, guess what? You're on full blast. So for those that don't know you, please let them know, who is DeWayne. Let's go. Let's learn about the DeWayne.
My name is DeWayne. I am a former college football player. I played at a HBCU at Arkansas Baptist College. I was an artist in high school. When I went to college, I decided to put down the art pen for a while and moved to Oklahoma. Met my wife, had my son, and when he was born, I got into comics again. I got into drawing and art, and my son has just been the person who's got me back into creating. And so he's the reason why I was able to create Crescent Blue and Blood Sable. So I give all shout outs to my son. He helped me get that fuel back, give me that fire to, draw again. Because
so
I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. I loved drawing when I was in high school. I loved it when I was in college. It's crazy because high school and college is a lot different when you get art teachers. So I was like, but I loved it. My college art class, I drew one of my artworks that I remember to this day. I drew like a water painting of Moon Knight. I'll never forget it.
Ooh.
And that was and it was for my final. So when I drew Moon Knight in my own art style, I actually passed the class and I was like, holy crap, I did it. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. So, and I created Wake Comics. I created the Wake verse. Wake Up and Thrive is my logo. It's been that way since the beginning. Always loved to just wake up and create. I'm actually working on my Red Cloud 4 story right now. I'm on page 21 of 24, so I'm almost done inking it all. And like I said, I have Liar coming out in August, my Shape Master book. I've had that book ready to go since 2019. It's crazy, my son loves Dr. Seuss. So to try to be a rhyming guy, it was hard, but I just dig deep, and I even have the paper. I made sure to get all my concept stuff out. And here's all the rhyming stuff I did for each of the, shapes that's in the book. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just a creator, creator by nature. I started out traditionally and then I'm into digital art now. I'm pretty much published my stuff myself. I do all the penciling, inking, writing, lettering. So it's been great to finally just, do things on my own terms and just be able to put out some books. My last Kickstarter project, Blood Sable, my son's character that I created for him when he was just a baby, funded a couple months ago. So I'm pretty proud of that. I'm working on book 2 of Blood Sable. And I got some more coming in the new year. I'm working on my independent story, Glow Stick. That'll be coming out next year as well. And
Ooh.
I showed you before the stream started. My wife came in here and grabbed the book already, so I can't show off Kevin and Bob again. They're already reading it right now in the living room. But yeah, that'll be that Kevin and Bob book I showed you before the stream. That'll be coming out next year too. And I already have a sequel to that one too.
Oh,
so yeah,
nice.
I'm always grinding. Yeah, it's Kevin and Bob find their ducks, and then the sequel is Kevin and Bob find their cousins. So they get to meet their cousins in the next one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is right here.
There you go. That's cute.
Yeah, that one's coming out next year. All right. My son wants it back, so my wife gave me a second to grab it and show it off.
That's so cute. Well, that's so cute because your son got you back into doing art and stuff again. So is your son starting to do art himself?
No, he actually just loves numbers and letters. He loves books. Like I said, he's reading right now. He loves books. He's a very smart kid. He's autistic. He can't speak, but he uses books to, communicate. He like to point at stuff and shapes and colors and numbers. So if he wants something, like we were at the doctor today, he had the foot book. And one of my posters is a homage to the foot book. And we were at the doctor and he pointed at Dr. Seuss's name. I was like, yeah, we're at the doctor. So he's a very smart and intelligent little boy. He's going to be 10 years old soon. Already 10. He's already flying. Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. I think that's so adorable. I really, really, really love it when creators get their kids involved in whatever there's that they're doing, or they do like a children's book project as well, because there's a lot of people that are into comics or their kids are just starting to get into art or something. And I love seeing that. And
with doing comics, I love drawing comics and creating my own stories. And I just, last year I was like, maybe I should try to finally do my first kids book. I mean, I've had the idea, I've had the concept for a while, so I just wanted to try it. And my great friend Carl, the cover that you have showing right now, he made it all the way from Wales. Great dude. Wow. Love him to death. He said he wanted to try to, be a part of it in a little way. So he drew Shape Master his own little awesome style. So I appreciate him doing that. And before I even, this is the original proof. I had the hat. This was the original cover that I wanted. But I really wanted, if I was doing a kids books, I really wanted the kids to see the actual character. So before I did my Kickstarter, I did some new designs for the Shape Master cover and the back cover, because I wanted kids to know what they're reading. Because a hat isn't going to tell them, show them what the character is. And with my son, he knows his books because of the character that's on the front cover. So I was like, if he loves it like that, I'm going to try to recreate that in my own kids book. So yeah, we have we have Buff Square. Buff Square's been there. My favorite character though that I ever created in this book is King Rectangle. Love that character.
King Rectangle. I love his name. I love that.
Yeah, King Rectangle. He's awesome. He was one of my first concept designs I made. King Rectangle's awesome. He's kind of like a bearded elf-looking character.
But yeah, that's awesome.
And another one of my great pages I love to color was this one and create that. I created the half circle cereal. So yeah,
that's cute.
It's a great little character. Like my son loved Green Eggs and Ham. And he loves, Cat in the Hat and
classics.
He loves the classics. He loves them. My wife just recently got him the foot book. So it was just great to, sit down because I've had these characters. Like I said, here's the original concept of King Rectangle. Here he is right here.
He's so jolly. I like it.
Yeah. And I just wanted it to be just simple. The rhyming's pretty simple and easy. And there's some parts in there, kids can enjoy and, love, just read with their parents, or people just want to support the book and get some cards and some posters. That would be awesome too. Like I said, it's not a huge project. Like I said, the kid book that I did, Shape Master, it didn't take me long to create. The longest part was doing the rhyming, but I had so much fun doing it. It's a great character. I loved it. Now he's in my universe, so we may see him again later down the road, but this is just a one-shot little book I had a while back, and I just wanted to share it with people. I just wanted to just dive in a different avenue and see if people loved, other things that I created, because, I think, honestly, if people are too afraid to put their, their ideas out there, people won't support them if you don't, give it a chance. So I just wanted to give Shape Master a chance and see if he, he was loved by people. And so far, I have some people who's going to come in later and support it. So I know there's some more people coming to support Shape Master. So I appreciate that very much. And all the people who have supported it means a lot. So I'm just thankful that Shape Master, has some supporters behind it, and we still got 2 weeks to go, and I'm just able to share it with everyone. I just love it. It's just a great little character for my son, because I just wanted to leave something behind for him. If, he isn't able to draw or do anything, at least he knows Dad did his best to leave behind some good things for him when I pass and gone.
That's so cute. I think that is
Yeah.
absolutely adorable that you're basically doing just this project basically for your son.
Yeah.
And I love that you're just doing like incorporating a lot of his favorite things because you did say that he
Yeah.
is autistic, but those are
Yeah.
the things that like resonate with him and get him to enjoy reading. And I think that is so super important.
Yeah, and I
Um,
have him in the book, so people know who I created
aw,
this book for.
so
So yeah,
sweet.
did it for my son. Yeah.
That's so sweet. And
Yeah.
Corinne says, "Happy birthday to your son," by the way, is
Yeah,
what he
he's
was
gonna
saying.
be September's coming soon. So I got to figure out what to get him because he has so much stuff. Mom already thinking about getting him some more Dr.
Aw.
Seuss books, so it's gonna happen.
Listen, I had all of those as a child, and I think those are
Yeah.
so much fun. There's just something so whimsical about them, and you just gotta love them.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Also, yeah,
you're like
here,
great.
someone said they liked the character. Here's my Star Strawberry. It's one of the other characters I like to draw. It was simple, but I thought it was cool, a little unique and out of the ordinary.
Yes, and Sumo, yes, I did say this was a children's book, so yes, I will not go with the recommendation that you gave me earlier. Okay, this is a very good question. So is Shape Master going to be part of a larger world?
He might be part of my children's book world, so he might meet Kevin and Bob later on. We'll see. So I definitely
Oh,
would love to do that,
nice.
to have him meet my aliens in my little, children's book
Aw,
world. So we might have Kevin and Bob find Shape Master, or Shape Master helps Kevin and Bob find their shapes. So I mean, I already
ooh,
have stuff cooked up in the sink.
that's
I already
fun.
have stuff ready to go. So yeah.
I
So
like
yeah,
that.
like I said, Shape Master and Kevin and Bob are pretty much the only ones I have right now. Because honestly, when he was, getting into books and stuff, I was like, I want to make a character that's different, but still kind of has the, stuff like Dr. Seuss. So I wanted to keep it kind of cool. And I loved the Old Man in Green Eggs and Ham. I loved his hat style. I love Dr. Seuss's hat style. It's cool. I love his kooky, goofy style of his art.
Yeah,
So I tried to kind of incorporated that into my book a little bit, but have
that's
it my
cute.
way. So yeah, so Dr. Seuss
Okay.
definitely is influenced me in creating, Shape Master. Kevin and Bob, my son, the first time he got aliens, Kevin and Bob, his little squeaky duck toys. I tell him every night, we take it all. I think he has 20, 30 ducks I take to the bath almost every other 3 to 4 days when he takes a bath. So it's just his 2 aliens are in the bath with his ducks, and he loves Kevin and Bob. He loves those 2 aliens with all his heart. So whenever I got the proof for the book, as soon as he saw my book, he took it from me and he was reading it. And it's just awesome to see my son just, I'm not used to him loving things that I create. So when I saw him love, Shape Master, and when I saw him
Yeah.
enjoy Kevin and Bob, I was like, I'm doing it. I'm doing great. If he's loving it and he's autistic, I know it's great. Oh, mommy brought me the Kevin and Bob. Here they are. Here's his
Oh
2
my
aliens.
gosh.
Thanks, baby.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and we go in town to get my wife's medicine, and there's this place, and we didn't notice it. They had the little toy area,
Uh-huh.
and for 50 cents you can get these little tiny aliens. And so
Oh,
every time we stop by, 50 cents, get them. He has
50
4
cents
little.
for aliens?
Yeah.
4. Let's go.
My wife's bringing them. They're little ones, and there's one that's gold, and there's a purple one and a blue one. So
I
yeah,
love
my son
that.
loved. As soon as he saw that we had them, oh, here they are.
Aw,
Yeah, here they are, the little aliens right here. So yeah, my son's loving his aliens. He's collecting
That's
these bad
cute.
boys now. Yeah. So
Oh,
he's
that's
collecting those.
adorable.
Yeah.
I love
So
this.
my son's definitely, my son loves his stuff, and I'm just proud to be able to just create something for him that he'll enjoy the rest of his life. Like,
No.
I'm so proud that next year is going to be a lot of books coming out. I've been sitting behind the scenes just grinding.
Perfect. I
So,
love
yeah,
that.
so I just
No,
wanted
I
to try to
love
get
that
out.
you made
Yeah.
that something for him to have on here, that which is fantastic. And I
Yeah.
love that seeing his response to it as well. I think that is so
Yeah.
fun to see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because I was scared at first because I didn't know how he would respond. Because I know if he doesn't like something, so when he's blank faced and doesn't look at it or make any contact with the book, I know I failed. But the minute
Oh,
I was able to
no.
show him my books,
Yeah.
he loved it. Yeah, because kids with autism, oh man, to try to win them over is hard. It's like cutting
Aw,
knives. You have to.
that's adorable.
Yeah. But he loves his books that I created for him, and he's going to have more next year. So I'm so proud of him for loving my books. He's my big inspiration. And like I said, Shape Master is my first book I created for this year, and I have another one coming out next year. So I just wanted to jump in and just see if people loved it. And, you know, it's not doing as, you know, as great right now, but there's people who's coming later on that want to support it. So, you know, there are people who want to get Shape Master for their children, and I appreciate it. I've also been reaching out to schools and libraries and my military friends as well to try to get, you know, military families who want Shape Master, get them the book as well. So I've been trying to, you know, market myself out there to other families, you know, if they want the book as well. Like I said, people, they don't have to get the book if they don't want to. And I also, in my campaign, if people want to get an add-on, they get my original comics as well. So if they want to support Shape Master and get some of my previous comics, it's in there as well. So I tried to make it to where anybody can get something from my campaign.
No, that's fantastic. I love that. And we actually do have a couple comments and questions from the chat. Periska Tasha Kyle wants to know, is this considered a picture book versus a comic format?
Yeah, it's mostly pictures. It's for sure pictures. Like you'll get to see the character and the little rhyming scheme and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely a bunch of pictures. For creating a children's book, oh man, it still took hours to create each page because it's mostly the character and, you know, what I'm trying to show off, and then trying to rhyme what I'm showing off so people can enjoy the page that it's on. So yeah, it's definitely a picture book. There's, good Lord, there's so many awesome pages. Yeah.
We're gonna get to the campaign page soon enough, but yeah, we have some more questions. Crane wants to know, so is Star Strawberry alive?
He could be. He could be. He could be. He might come in handy down the line when he's, you know, Kevin and Bob. They might have to find a, you know, find a strawberry, you know, alien somewhere. Who
strawberry knows? Alien? There might be.
Yeah,
there might be. Let's see. Very cool. Yeah, I gotta put people like really liking this. And then Kyle is saying he should put you in contact with Stephen Martin. Ooh.
Hey, anybody who wants to help me out, I appreciate it. Any type of leeway, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Very cool. So I would like to go to your campaign page now so we can actually show off some of this artwork and talk more about the story and things. So let me go do that. Let me click on here. Click on this button here. There's a lot. Okay, got that. Let me close this here.
I'm just pumped. I'm not used to people asking me questions about my book. Got me all feeling good right now.
Yeah, no, I think it's absolutely fabulous that you're creating something for your kid. And I think that is so fun that you're trying to leave like a legacy for that. Because you also have other comics as well. But it's very nice. Oh, we'll get an update. He made Fluffy McWhiskers. I've never heard of Fluffy McWhiskers, but let me tell you, I think that's awesome. You know who you should also reach out to? Noah.
Okay.
Noah is he's a kid in the comic community. He does a lot of reviews. He does a lot of interviews. He's been around for a long time. He's one of my OG favorite people in the comics. And I think he's just a fabulous, but he does a lot of content for children.
Awesome. Yeah, you send me the link later. Yeah.
Yes, I will do that. And I would also reach out to a father-son team as well. There is a father-son team. It's one of my favorite people that I see all the time. They have a book called Punk Taco.
That's awesome.
And they create it together. I think it's fantastic. But I think you would be great with those guys. But yeah, I will send you links for them till later. So if you guys are just joining us, we're going over this campaign page now. It is pretty much an all ages book. It's for children. And you do have add-ons as well for some more adult comics and things like that. So I'm actually going to refresh this just to make sure that everything is up and running correctly. So right now you are at $99 out of your $300 goal, which is kind of actually fabulous that you have such a low goal. So that way you get this funded, because this is basically for your son. So I think that's awesome.
And the Mix'em, who I'm working with, they have great prices, so I can get most of the books pretty easy and pretty quickly. So like I pride myself in making sure my books are done first, and that anything I have to order, it will be quickly shipped to me, and I can ship it out pretty fast as well.
Very nice.
Yeah. Awesome. So I pride myself on making sure that what people back, they get it instantly, and they don't have to worry about waiting a long time.
That's amazing. And what is up to Jay in the chat? So if you're looking at this right now, you're still just shy of hitting your goal, but you have 14 days left. You already have 7 backers.
Anything can happen.
Way more backers. So you have until Thursday, April 10th at 12:30 a.m. Eastern time. So you have quite days to go. So 2 weeks, but we're gonna be pimping this all over the place. I know.
I have any type of video I've created, I try to put something up on my profile or on my Wake Comics page or something every single day. I try to pump it out. I want Shape Master to be in people's hands. Like, this is a great little book that people can enjoy for a long time. Yeah. I just want people to see the love and heart I put into it, and they can share it with their kids and their family.
I think it's adorable, and I think it has a lot of potential because it is like in that whimsical children's era. Like it's very imaginative, so you could have a lot of things happening with, especially with your little alien characters in your other book over there.
Yeah.
So I think it has a lot of fun places to go to. Plus,
Oh yeah.
I am very much into the Shape Master here because he looks like a plushie, and I love my plushies. Let me tell you, I make them myself.
I hope in the future to get a plushie of Shape Master just for my son. I hope so. Like that's what I
Uh,
hope. I hope to do a lot of things with my, Wakeverse and Wake Comics. I plan to do a lot of good
yes.
stuff. Like I said, I'm just grinding right now just to trying to get, my ideas out to people.
Yeah. And then this here is one of your covers here.
Yeah. Like I said, when I was redoing the covers, because like I said, the original one was just the hat. I actually wanted the kids, if people bought the book, the kids to see what kind of character they were going to be introduced to on each page. So Shape Master in the book, he literally is the performer. He likes to show off what everything's going on. He's like, here's this, and you get to enjoy this, and this is what they do with this shape, and this is what you get to do with this shape. And oh, look at this shape. I made it a pie.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I like that. And
Yeah.
yes, Corinne saying 2 weeks can be a long time in the independent comic circle. Yes. I
It
think
can
it's
be
fun
for
enough
sure.
time to, it can
Yeah.
be. I mean, you're also going to be hustling a lot as well.
Oh, yeah.
But this is, I think it's quite adorable because, like I said before, this is kind of like a love letter to your own son. So
Yeah.
you're basically doing this for him.
Yeah.
Because you did say he is autistic, but it's also
Mhm.
something I think that it really gives him joy, is what it sounds
Yeah.
like. So I think that is what is most important on this. And I
And I'll
really
just,
hope that other children as well that see this and like this character, because this is such a lovable
Yeah.
character when you see him.
Yeah, and I have my little spiral notebook I created of Shape Master, and I also every page I put for my son Ryder. So when I created Shape Master, I have it for my son Ryder. So this is what he originally looks
That's
like.
cute.
Yeah,
Aw.
so yeah, I have a bunch of pages of Shape Master, his original traditional design. So yeah, so these you'll see in the book, all these original designs I created, they're all in the book. I made sure that, the original love and creativity of Shape Master is shown in the book. So you get to see every single design of Shape Master. And like I said, the pie part, you'll get to see him with this strawberry star. They made a pie.
Aw.
So yeah, I just like I said, I just loved creating Shape Master. He's been on the shelf for a little while, so I just wanted to take him off and see if people would enjoy him.
Aw.
And I'm proud that the people who have backed it had talked to me and said they loved, the concept of Shape Master and the way he looks. So I just wanted to see if I could create my own original, children's character. And so far, I think I'm doing a great job. Like I said, it's scary because Kickstarter loves to support, people with comics. Children's books kind of don't get as much love on the platform. It takes a long time for people to get funded on there. And so I was kind of nervous to put Shape Master out there, but I was like, if I don't do it now, I don't know if I ever will do it. So I just wanted to feel like I wanted to be proud of myself and say, hey, I at least attempted to put it on Kickstarter and just share that love for my son and just show people, hey, you can enjoy my book because it's just a great little book. It's just awesome. I enjoyed every single page. So yeah,
That's
it's a great Kickstarter. And I loved being able to finally get into digital art. So it made my stuff even crispier. And there's the awesome second cover that Carl made. Just the
so
dude's
adorable.
Yeah, and he's made another cover for my future book in August called Liar. That's a book later down the line. But yeah, Carl's been in my corner for a long time. He's been helpful, and just the way I love it, he had it in his own style. Constantly giving me like that Cartoon Network looking, design that he put Shape Master in. I love it. Kind of it's just great. Just seeing that little character just put a smile on his face is awesome.
He's so lively. Like there's just so many things that you could do with him, and I love that. I love to see this. And Michael says he backed for his baby nephew. Oh, thank you, Michael. Oh, that's so cute.
I appreciate it, Michael. And thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And Kyle is saying he's going to send me a PowerPoint to me this weekend, so I can forward it to you, and it'll be very helpful with you moving forward with the picture book career. Ooh, lovely.
Yeah. Anything to help me get better at my art and to show my books off more. I appreciate any help I can get.
Aw. And then here, I think this is interior, one of your samples, because you're talking about
this is the back cover. I just wanted to give a little short brief of what he's, Shape Master. He's here ready to share his explorations of shapes and, read along as he helps us discover the wonderful world. Let's learn together. So yeah, I just pretty much just wanted to take the front cover and put it on the back. Cause Dr. Seuss, his covers and his back covers are pretty simple. So I just wanted to try to keep it simple. And the pink and blue is for my son too, because kids with autism, pink and blue, they mostly can, they can look eye contact with. So when my son looks at the book, the bright colors usually get him to look at it. So definitely he's given me inspiration and, motivation to try to do as best I can to make sure that if he's looking at it and enjoying it, then I hit a home run. So yeah, each color and design is for a specific reason.
I think that is absolutely adorable. And I think it's really, really important. I keep saying this before, that not only you're doing it for your son, but you're doing it for the other children too, that are trying to find the joy in reading and loving stuff, but they're also learning too. So I think that is quite amazing, because I can tell you right now, I grew up in the library. My mom would drop me off in the summer and we would do summer reading programs, and I literally lived in the library. That was my safe haven. Awesome. And that was my love. And that's what I appreciated growing up. But
I loved Scholastic. I loved Scholastic book fairs. Loved them all the time.
Fairs, yes. Yeah. So good.
But I was a poor boy, so I would usually either get a pencil or an eraser. One of those two. The cheapest things I had up there, I would get. Yeah. My wife, she tells me she would walk in there and get everything on the shelf at Scholastic. And I was like, well, good for you. I'm glad you were able to get all the cool stuff.
The eraser, they were fun, and the pencils usually had cool designs on them.
They did.
You can't beat those 80s and 90s pencils. There's something so amazing about them. I have like a whole pack in my other room,
awesome.
in my art supplies that are not used, because I'm like, I don't want to use these. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Growing up in the library. Listen, the best place ever. You look forward to children's books. You were looking up children's books yesterday?
That's so cool. That's so cool. Listen, so hopefully Shape Master is good for you and you can get it for whoever you love.
Yeah, I hope so. Listen, I think there's a lot of people that either have a family member or somebody that I think this would be fun for. So what I'm asking everybody is just share this around.
Yes, please. I'd appreciate it.
Please, by all means. And also, I'm going to go look too to see if there's any groups as well that we can share this into after this, because I think it's really important to get this out there. And I think it's just such a fun project.
Yeah, it was. It was
so on here.
Yeah. And Shape Master, like I said, I tried to keep each page pretty simple, to try to just show the shape and the character and the rhyming. I didn't try to go overboard with colors, and I tried to keep it as simple as possible, because my son, like I said, he has autism. Trying to keep things simple is best for him. So when I was creating this book, I wanted to make sure that each page he could look at it, know what's going on in the book, and then we can move on to the next page. So whenever he reads, any of my books, I try to keep it simple and flowing. That way he can enjoy it and keep eye contact. Because Kevin and Bob, he loves that book, like I said, and he lets. I think the longest he's read it is like 10 or 12 times. He in a row. He loves reading that book. So
that's so cute.
Yeah. So when we read Shape Master and stuff, I just love it when he keeps eye contact, because kids with autism, like I said, are very hard to keep focused and sitting down for a short amount of time. So when I did Shape Master, I wanted to be a quick little flowing book. You could see the character and shapes, and then you could just put it down and move on to another book. Yeah. Like I said, everything, when I created Shape Master, everything was, I had to think about everything I wanted to do for it. I wanted to make sure, kids, if they read it, they can keep eye contacts. Kids, their attention span is very, very fast. They don't sit around, long. So I tried to make sure that the book I created, the pages had colors to try to keep eye contact and just enjoy the little character. Yeah. That's one of my favorites. My wife loves that one, the Shape Master hanging over the pie. Love that one too.
That's adorable. So cute.
And I was hoping, and I hope that, Shape Master gets to a certain goal, because one of the, stretch goals is to get that keychain with him with the pie. Hopefully I can get that to people. I would love for people to get keychains of Shape Master. Yeah, 20 pages. Yeah, it's great. The 20 pages. So it's just awesome. And it's
It's like half the size basically of a comic book. So it's 5.5 by 8.5, which is perfect for a children's size book.
Yeah.
You said it's about 20 full color pages. That's amazing.
And there he is, King Rectangle, the best character ever. My wife is giving me the thumbs up. She loves King Rectangle too.
Oh, that's so cute. I love this.
A rectangle was not made for a clown. This shape is adored by a king and his crown.
Look at how I love his little freckles and his jolly little face. Aww.
Yeah, that's what I try to do, because I had him in when I first created Shape Master. He was the first character I wanted to create. After I created Shape Master, I wanted to be like what kind of cool character could, show up after that? And so King Rectangle was the first one. His design was pretty simple. Like even the little shoulder areas, he's got little rectangles on him. Even his suit, I try to make sure he's got rectangles everywhere.
He is rectangled out.
Yeah, I try to make sure that the characters match their shape.
That's fun. I like the strawberry character. First of all, it looks delicious, but also it's a cool looking strawberry.
Yeah,
it's a starberry.
Yeah.
Also, yes.
Yeah, like I said, all my shapes are pretty simple and unique. I just had fun creating them. And if people back a certain reward tier, I think the $40 tier, I'm gonna get 3x3 stickers of these shapes of the strawberry, King Rectangle, the buff square, and of the crescent moon with the little mouse air balloon. I want people to get that. Yeah, lovely. I would love for people to get stickers and stuff.
Stickers is fun stuff, but yeah, we'll go over your reward tiers in a minute. And let's see, Corinne is saying you're fond of children's literature. Your sister and you collect them with their children, relatives, and any kids yeah. So listen, I still have pretty much every single one of my children's books from when I was in the 80s. Let me tell you, I have a whole shelves of it galore. It is what I adore. I have fallen in love with art, and that made me want to be an artist, is seeing the amazing illustrations in children's books made me want to be an artist at a young age, and that's what I'm here for. So yes. Magnets would be fun, because you know what would be really cool? Like the old school 80s style magnets that you put on your refrigerator? Yeah. That would be awesome. Well, how you have like the little letters and stuff.
I have a magnet in this campaign, so if people want to get it, they can get it. So yeah, it's in there. Yeah.
Let's see, and then down here,
above square, showing off the guns.
Oh, yes, look at this guy.
He's showing off the guns. Yes.
Oh, if it had muscles, it would be super buff. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, he's a buff.
That's funny. He's a very buff square. One of my favorites. Like I said, he's the original too. Got the concept for him too. He's one of the original OGs too. There he is, right here.
Wait, hold on. Let me click on you real quick. Oh yeah. Yeah, Cram says buff square looks cool.
Yeah. Thank you. I try to make my characters pretty goofy and fun at the same time.
Oh yeah. I think you nailed like the whimsical side of this as well, but you're keeping it where it is simplified, like you were saying, but I think it's pretty amazing. And
yeah,
what is this?
It's the crescent moon, and there's a little, if you notice, if you pull it up real close, there's a little mouse in an air balloon just going past the moon.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's adorable.
And I tried to make like little those little glowing I think they're either Japanese or Chinese.
Yeah, the lanterns.
Lanterns, yeah. So that's what those are around the little air balloon. He's flying high.
That is so cute.
Yeah, and here he is right here. The little mouse is in here too.
Wait,
he's in my little
there he is. Oh, that's so cute. I really love that. It's adorable.
So yeah, it just makes me proud to see people enjoy what I create. It just as an artist, you have no idea how just so cool when people see what you create and they just enjoy what you create. It just makes me happy and proud. That's
funny. And then, you got some fans of the Buff Square Muscle Beach guy over here.
That's awesome.
I love that.
That's so cool.
This would actually look really cool as like a glow in the dark something.
Oh, it actually would. Yeah, it absolutely would.
That's awesome. And then you have a bunch of cool rewards here. So I'm going to skip down here because we're going to go over that in a second as we go down here, because I wanted to go to where you were talking about your let's see, where was it? Somewhere down here you have your.
There it is. There's the magnet right there.
There you go. There you go. That's what I was trying to find down here.
There he is. There's the magnet. Got the Buff Square with the hat on.
Got the Buff Square with the hat. Look at it. He looks amazing with the hat on. I love that.
Yeah.
You got little stickers. And then here, this is what I want to get down here.
Yeah.
So at $500, you're going to unlock a 2x2 Shape Master keychain. That's awesome. I really think that you can unlock that.
People don't realize that keychains are actually pretty expensive. It depends on the designs. They do get pretty expensive if you get a certain amount. So I tried to make it as a stretch goal, and just in case if people, did want to get Shape Master, that I can get that for them if we did reach certain goals.
Very nice. Okay, so at $500, because your main goal right now for funding is $300. You're at I haven't refreshed it yet, so I believe you did already hit over the $100. So you're on your way to your funding goal. But at $500, you're going to lock your first stretch goal, and I really think this can happen because you have 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
So at 500, you can unlock the 2x2 Shape Master keychain, which I think is quite adorable. And then at $1,000, you can unlock a hardcover version of the
Yeah,
book
I
as
would
well.
love to get the hardcover because the reason why the hardcovers are so expensive is because of the weight of each package. When you ship them off, like just getting the covers are expensive, but shipping them off as well, that's literally double the price. So you got to pay for the cover and pay for the shipping and the weight that it comes in. So, you know, I just wanted to, I did the math with my post office, and that's, you know, these are the numbers I crunched with them to, you know, ship everything. So I made sure ahead of time when I ordered the books and stuff, how much they would weigh and stuff at a certain time. So if we got at that point, I'd be able to give everyone, instead of the paperback, I'd get them hardback covers.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I think that's so cute. And you are printing with Mix'em, which is nice. And here's just some more of the little art, which I think is just absolutely adorable. I think that's so cute.
And you can get that. Yeah. And you can get that in one of the rewards. So I'm proud of that. Proud. Again, thanks, Carl.
So
if he's watching this or if he watches it later, appreciate you, brother, for, you know, drawing Shape Master in your style. So yeah, I appreciate, like, there's a lot of great people in the indie comics communities that I've been friends with for a few years. So I appreciate him, you know, creating stuff for me.
Oh, lovely. So look, you're at $107. So woo, that's amazing.
Now I want to sell my guns. I
look at that. Oh, hey, we can all do that. Oh, yeah. Corinne says you like the Shape Man leaning over the pie picture. Yeah, isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. So let's do this. Let's go over your reward tiers. We could go check that out as well. Here, let me find a cool image here that I can just leave that on right there. And then go over here. So if you want to just leave a pledge amount without getting a reward, you can go ahead and do that. It's basically like tipping, but you're not going to get anything because you just want to back something. So you can go ahead and do that. That's starting at $1. Then down here for $8, let's see, it says you're going to get the Shape Master book, which is the soft cover book. And then you're going to get a bookmark as well. So you get 2 different bookmarks. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. So for $8, that's actually a pretty nice deal. For a 20-page cute little book. That's adorable. And I'm just going to click this real quick just to see what your shipping costs are. You're shipping $5 overseas?
Yeah, there's sometimes that, there's a few places that, they're $5 for sure. Yeah.
No.
When I ship out of place.
Okay. That is phenomenal pricing for overseas because most times when you see anybody shipping anything, it's like a $35 price point to ship overseas.
Like I said, I've done things with my post office, so I got some good deals and people there working there that, you know, got me in on some good stuff. So yeah, I made sure like the packaging and stuff is precise. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think the highest.
Amazing.
I think the highest overseas shipping I've had to do is almost $8, and that was for a very heavy package. So yeah,
holy moly.
My post office does really good on shipping. If you ship a certain package,
it's
literally the same cut rate for each package. It's not higher or lower, it's the same. So yeah.
Okay, I don't know who you'd be talking to at your post office, but you need to be talking to other people as well to help them get their rates down because hey, that's fantastical. So you have probably the best shipping rates I've ever seen on any campaign at any time, let me tell you.
And awesome. I think people when they see that, they're like, there's no way, but it is. I have the receipts. The highest package I've paid for overseas is $7.11. So yeah. So so it's I made sure that what books I get, make sure they get there and they get there quickly. And for, you know, if people are going to buy my book, I want to make sure that money goes to where it needs to go to.
Exactly. You could do well with that. Exactly. I think so as well. I think that is a huge feature on your campaign that you can back that up with receipts because the fact that you're shipping for overseas for $5, hell, you can't even ship in the States for $5 half the time. So that's amazing.
And Blood Sable was really great. My last project was great in helping me, you know, put in my, you know, stats and stuff. So when I was able to ship to people, you know, in my last campaign, it helped me figure out the numbers I needed for this one. So yeah, my shipping is pretty low where I live. So yeah. So if anybody, you know, wants to back my book, they will get their book and anything they grab. So I made sure that, I made sure that most of these, the overseas is going to be expensive, but not the ones here in the state. Here in the state, the shipping is almost nothing where I'm at. So people, when they back that $8, you know, I'll get the book and then I'll ship it and it'll be there. So I'll pretty much use almost all the $8 to get the book and then ship it. Yeah.
That's amazing. Seriously. And then you want the fan art cover bundle here. It's also $8, but it's also coming with a, let me see if I can go back here. This guy right here.
Yeah.
That's
the
so
posters.
adorable.
Yeah, the
so that's a
poster.
poster, and it's a poster and a sticker design.
Yeah.
What size is the poster? What size is this
I
poster?
think
Do you know?
I'm gonna have it. I think I'm gonna have it 6x9. It depends. I'll see.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
perfect little. Okay, I like the smaller print sizes because
Yeah.
that way I can throw it up and like do a little mix match on a wall type
Yeah.
situation. But I think that's adorable, and I see some homies that have backed that tier. Let me tell you, I can
Yeah.
see whose face that is right there.
Yeah. Like I
Very
said,
nice.
I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure when I put out Shape Master that people, when they back the book, they will get what I put in the campaign. So when it's $8, it is $8. There's no extra things that's going to go on. What you get is what I'm going to make sure you get for the price that you put down for it. So yeah, I pride myself on making sure that when people back my stuff, they get exactly what I tell them they're going to get.
So cool. Okay, so I'm actually going to go down here because as we're going through this, I want to pull up where you have your tiers, but also I want to shout out this too. This you showed inside your book here, but this is just a lovely, adorable picture of you and your son. I think that is so cute because you're basically saying that this is for your son. You want to get this out here. He is the most important person.
He is.
I think that is so adorable. Yeah.
Yeah. He's the reason why I even created Shape Master in the first place. So my son is the biggest, coolest, most awesome kid in the world. So shout out to him. And any parent who has a kid with autism, you know, kudos to you. Being an autistic parent is not easy. It's not easy. Most days are difficult, but most days are great as well. So, you know, I pride myself on, you know, just making sure my son has a great life. And when I leave this world, that he has something he can remind, you know, I can remind him of me.
Very adorable. So this was the first tier that we were talking about here. This is the one with the 2 bookmarks. I'm just highlighting them, make them larger so that we can just look this real quick. Those are the one with 2 bookmarks, plus you get the book for $8. I think your price points are absolutely just phenomenal. Plus your shipping rates are absolutely insanely just they're priced to get stuff in people's hands, and I think that is amazing. And this is the second tier right here where you get the book, the print, and a sticker. Very cool, very amazing. And then the next one down here, let's see what you have down here. You have
there's the homage to the foot book, the Shape Master poster right there, the pink one with the that's the homage to the foot book.
Very cute. Okay.
Yeah, baby. At the who's the lady at the post office? What's her name? Pam. Yeah. Yeah, my post office lady Pam. She's the one who's helped me get all the prices. Yeah, I had to ask my wife. She walked in the kitchen. Yeah.
Kyle says he's gonna have to ship everything to you so then you can ship it overseas for him. I'm not even kidding. That's like the best rates I've ever seen in my entire life. So for $10 in this tier here, this is the one you were talking about with the foot book here. You're getting the Shape Master, plus you're getting different set of prints as well.
And with the posters, I can also have them front and back. So if they just want one poster front and back, I can also do that as well. So yeah, with Mix Them, they can have posters you can print front and back. So if people want it that way as well. That's so cute. Yeah.
Yes. Praise Pam. Listen. Pam is the MVP here. Let's go.
She is. She's a great person. She's worked with me on all my stuff, shipping it. So she's a great person.
That's amazing.
Shout out to her at the post office.
Dude, go get you a Pam at your post office. Hey, this is fantastic. And this is interesting too. So for $10, you can get 4 trading cards. So for those people that are just really into trading cards, you can get this as well.
Yeah, and trading cards are not signed. They're all signed by me, front and back. And trading cards for some reason are expensive too. I didn't understand that, cards like that are expensive. I don't know what it is, but they are.
I don't know, but yes, I know there's a lot of people that collect the trading cards. My brother and I got back into cards like right before the beginning of the year, so we're all
and creating that border. Yeah, that's awesome. I also got Pokemon too. I've been buying some Pokemon too, so I totally understand. I already have them in the little slit so they don't get damaged or beaten up. Yeah,
no,
and I'm back into Yu-Gi-Oh too, so I've been getting Yu-Gi-Oh cards too.
Listen, okay. Here, I'll give you a deep dive right here. This is shoot, I got stacks of stuff here. Listen. I was been cleaning out my closets.
Let's go. That's awesome. Let's go.
I have a bunch of these from way back in the day. What's some prices? It's at $11.99.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We have some OG stuff happening here. I know.
My favorite card is Dark Blade. It's a neutral card, but Dark Blade from Yu-Gi-Oh is my favorite, Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yes, I very much like. Listen, we know we're all nerds up in here. I know. Listen, And Collector P is saying he's really digging this art. Okay,
Thank you.
So we're almost at 40 people watching us right now on all the platforms that I'm on. So as I'm going over your tiers, would you explain a little bit more about what Shape Master is for the new people that are popping in here?
Shape Master is just an awesome character that I created for my son back in 2019. My son has autism, and I just wanted to create a loving character that, you know, he can have with him when I, you know, am gone and in the grave. And Shape Master is just a cool character that just explains to kids what shapes are, and we get to see different awesome characters in the book like King Rectangle and Buff Square and, you know, Star Strawberry and the crescent moon with the little mouse. So kids will get to see what the shapes are, because Shape Master, he'll explain what the shapes are, and then you'll see a picture of what that shape is. And so that's what I wanted to do, was create a cool little book that kids can just get interested in and see little awesome characters that they can enjoy and hopefully love for years to come. So yeah, Shape Master is just an awesome little character that loves to just show off the world in its awesome shapes and colors.
That's so cute. Yeah. I really do love
and
that.
all the shapes that are on the covers are in the book, every one of them. So all the shapes that you see on the cover are in the book, so you get to see everything. Yeah, and on his hat, so all the shapes you see are in the book, every single one. Yes. So I made sure that the character that you see on the cover, you get to see all the shapes he introduces into the book. So Shape Master definitely loves his shapes.
Very cool. And I also like that the hat gives me like perfection vibes. You know, and like we dropped little things. Listen, that was good times. We love that. I know. This is so cute. So this is the tier here. As I was saying, like you have probably the most insane rates of all time that I have seen for shipping. Fabulous. Let's go. Let's get this in way more people's hands. Let's get it all over the place, because I think this is so adorable. And,
and like I said, I made sure that, you know, if people wanted to get rewards, they didn't have to get the book. If they wanted, people who enjoy comics just wanted to get something to support it, I wanted to make sure there were some rewards that people can just grab that and have it if they wanted them.
Yeah. And we are going through your tiers right now, but I do want to talk about this is your first children's book that you're launching, but you have another one coming up soon. But you also have other comics as well that are in your Wakeverse collection that you have in there that are more adult, by the way, and you can add those on as well. So there's something for everybody in this. And I just think it's just absolutely adorable. And I'm going to open this over here. So yeah, for $20. Oh, look. Okay. So you're now combining a couple of the prints, the book plus the bookmarks for $20.
Yeah.
Here.
Because I want to make sure everybody, if they wanted to get all the stuff, I want to make sure they can get that too. So I just pretty much wanted to bundle most of the bigger packages with stuff from previous rewards in case people wanted it all.
And this one right here, I think would look really cool. That one, because the way that it's done in the background, it looks like glitter or like a hollow type thing.
Yeah, when I was creating that piece, it was awesome. Yeah. The background was the hardest part. The creating Shape Master was the easy part. So yeah, I wanted to try to keep him, focused, but have the background look cool behind him too.
Let's see. And then for $30, you get the deluxe here. It says, looks like you're getting Shape Master with 2 posters, 2 bookmarks, and 2 of the stickers. Oh, okay.
Yeah, cool. two of the stickers from, the characters Shape Master, those 2 pieces, those 2 stickers, you get to see those inside the book. They're like the inner front covers. So you get to see Shape Master eating his cookies, and then you get to have the other sticker of him waving goodbye to you. So yeah, I just wanted to try to give people more stickers that, if they wanted actual Shape Master stickers, they could actually get the character stickers too.
Nice.
So, and the rewards, if they wanted also the ones that I do have in the add-ons, they can get that as well. So I tried to spread it out so people can get a little bit of everything.
And those are large stickers. Those are 2x2 inch stickers. So those are humongous.
I don't want the stickers to be little. I want these ones to be bigger. Because when I did Blood Sable, the sticker, the little tiny stickers I had, I kind of didn't like them. So the 2x2s were great. I love those 2x2 Blood Sable stickers, and I like I had a couple 3x3 ones. So I just wanted to make sure. And I've never had the 4x4s looked even cooler, so I wanted people to get the big ones too.
Yes, stickers galore and nerds everywhere. Listen, nerds unite. Listen, sticker nerds unite as well. I have a whole wall over there. I don't like taking my stickers off. I like to put tape behind them and then plop them on my furniture so I can move them around all over. But this is actually cool too. So for $40, you get the book, plus you're getting 4 giant stickers. These are 4x4, but I also love that you're getting the crescent moon with the little mousy guy. Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure, because stickers at that size are pretty expensive too.
Yeah.
And I'll have to order them all separately. So yeah, it's going to be pretty pricey for each individual bundle of stickers. So yeah, I just like I said, and this one, the bigger one, I loved it. Everybody can get everything. Take it all. You
Oh,
can
the
have
whole
it.
shebang. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
open
take
this
it all.
because you look like you're getting the book, 2 of the prints, 2 of the bookmarks, and then you're getting the 2x2 stickers, and then you're getting the 4x4 stickers for
Yeah.
$50. That's amazing. You're getting all kinds of fun stuff in there.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that anybody who backed it can get it. Just had great rewards because I had
Yeah.
fun creating every single piece, and it's just been a blast to just share it.
And I'm gonna open
Like,
this just
it's
a little
just
bit
cool.
larger.
It puts a smile on my face that we're talking about it because just
Yeah.
putting Shape Master out there, it just brings joy to my heart that people are in the comments saying they enjoy it. My inner heart is just it's thumping nice.
Aw, that's so adorable. I really like that. Yeah, stickers are good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drop the link one more time. It is pinned above, but I'm gonna drop it so that it goes to all the placey places.
Yeah, and thank you to
Here.
everyone who's been in here who's backed already. Thank you guys
Yeah.
so much. I appreciate it with all my heart. Thank you.
It's amazing. Thank
Just
you.
want to
So
give you all a
there's the link
shout out
there.
to the people who backed it.
Yes. So, okay. So what I'm going to also do too is because I'm going to go back down here because here's more if you want to look at the bookmarks and the posters and the prints and everything.
Yeah. I just want to kind of, And I made sure, like, if people do want
nice.
a shirt, I have a Teespring. So if people want that shirt, I can order the Teespring.
Amazing.
The shirts
and
off
that's a
Teespring.
very good graphic on a shirt.
Yeah.
So that's fun. So that would look really good for a kid. I like that.
And there's my original comics. You can get Crescent Blue and my Blood Sable comic, and you'll get a team poster of my characters.
Nice.
These are all the characters you'll see in future stories. So I wanted to make sure people, if they did get the add-on, they can get that too.
And then here's your giant 3x3 magnet as well.
Yeah, Buff Square wearing the hat. Shape Master said, "I'll let you wear it once. You can wear the hat for this pose, okay?"
Aw, he looks good. He's all flexing on everybody with the hat. He's great. And then here he is. Oh, he's so cute.
And that's I just wanted to make sure if people wanted a pin, I just wanted to give him a little pin too.
Aw.
And this artwork is, I think, if I remember correctly, it's another Dr. Seuss homage piece. I think The People in the House. I think that's what the book is called.
Oh,
and so I wanted to draw my character in that little art style too. So yeah, Dr. Seuss definitely is loved in my house. So I wanted to give him a shout out. Shout out to Dr. Seuss, best kids book character ever.
That's so funny. I love that there's a fan club now for the Buff Square Golden Muscle Beach Club is what we're calling.
If I do a future story, I'm gonna put that in a story. I'm gonna put that somewhere.
Oh no. You need a Buff Squared and ASM 300 pose. I'm gonna have to make that happen now. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Goodness. Everybody's loving Buff Square. That's so cool.
Yeah, I love that. Oh my goodness. You guys are dorks. I love it. But yeah, here, let me go down here real quick. So yeah, if you just want to add all this stuff, the magnets, you could add all that on here. Looks like you can add on a bunch of other stuff. The shirts on here, $24 for your shirt. That's amazing. Let me just click this just to see what sizes. I'm assuming that you have all various sizes.
Yeah, well, I made sure to have. I made it on my Teespring. I made sure that it's all sizes, so anybody can order if they want it. So yeah.
And I like that you have the rest of your comic bundle at $20 because you're getting 2 of the other comics as well. Plus, you're getting a print for that as well for $20. That's actually a pretty nice deal for that. So if you want to check it out, go for it. And the fan art cover bundle is the one that we were showing here that you're getting the print with the secondary cover. So that one's awesome as well. But yeah, I listen, I love seeing people back this, and I love seeing people's icons because I know who they are. And I can be like, I know that person. That's awesome. I love seeing that.
After Shape Master, I'm gonna stay low for a little while and finish my Red Cloud 4 story. And then in August, I plan to launch my 50-page horror comic with my character Liar. So I plan to launch that on August 12th. So after Shape Master, I'm just going to be working and getting prepared for my next book. But I just appreciate you having me on so we can talk about Shape Master. Just a great character. And I appreciate everyone who backed it already. So it just brings a warm joy to my heart because Mix'em, they love my books. They, since they look at my books before they print them, they've already told me they plan, to support me for the future. They love my book. So to have people, and I've already talked to the owner of Mix'em, she's helped me with my books as well. So, great company that I'm going to be printing through with my posters and stuff. So yeah, great company.
Love that.
So I had to give him a shout out in my Kickstarter.
I love that a lot, and
Let's go.
You're definitely gonna be getting up there. So we're gonna be sharing this galore all over the place because I definitely want you to get funded because you have 2 weeks left, and we're definitely gonna get you funded. So if you are just joining us, we're trying to get you funded. You're getting there. I have a
Yeah.
feeling that by the end, not even by the end of the week, because today is Wednesday, I have a feeling you will be funded. And we do have 2 other goals to hit. So I want to go back down here to go over that real quick. So if you hit the 300 is your funding goal, which
Yeah.
you're so super close to hitting. You're almost halfway there. If you do hit that, you're going on to your next one, which is your stretch goals, which you have at $500, a 2x2 keychain, which is adorable. That will look quite lovely in a keychain.
Yeah.
And then if you hit $1,000, which I think is quite possible to do because you have 2 weeks left, you can get this in a hardcover edition as well, which is absolutely fabulous because I think that's really
because
amazing.
my son loves his hardcover books, so you know, I just want kids usually love hardcover more than anything. They love to have those little books. So hopefully I can get there. I just wanted to have it in there.
Thing. Yeah. I love feeling that kind of thing in your hand where you get like a interesting texturized book.
Yeah.
There's just something cool about getting those and holding that in your hand. It just feels like solid, but I love seeing that. That's my kind of favorite thing. Yeah, right. Hardcover, I think sounds really amazing, and I think it's cute. And I just want to go over back one more time over the artwork that's in here because I think it is just utterly whimsical. And as you said, it's kind of like in that Dr. Seuss kind of tone and vibe, but it's so super kind of unique that it's just fun because it's just teaching kids about, you know, learning, and then just the colors grab your attention. And I think it's very important, especially how you were saying your son has autism, that it's getting his attention and holding his attention when he's reading these things. So and once again, here's your son. Yeah.
Shout out to Ryder. Love you, little guy.
Oh, there he is. So cute. That's actually a super cool fire truck, by the way.
Yeah, and it was the pumpkin patch. Usually my wife and I, we go every year to the pumpkin patch, and they have that fire truck out there. So he loves to go over there and sit next to it. So I just wanted to, so yeah, we usually go every year, and he loves that fire truck. So it was good to finally take a picture of him in my lap sitting on it.
Yeah. That's so cute. I really do enjoy that. And there he is smelling the pie. It's so cute. And there's our little rectangle guy. Oh, he's like
King
cute.
Rectangle. King Rectangle is awesome. Shout out to him.
He's got a mustache, beard, and eyebrows for days. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. I like the Starberry. Yeah. We got
they got the buff square.
He might be the most favored guy in the chat, but this to me is my favorite image. It's got my favorite colors on it. It's got a mouse and a balloon with a moon and lanterns. This is my kind of jam right here. It's adorable.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
It's so cute. I think that is absolutely adorable. And your friend here nailed the art on this. It's just
shout out to Carl.
Super good vibe on that. It's adorable. It's so cute. It really is. And yeah, I wish you absolute luck on this. And I'm going to be sharing this all over the place. I'm actually going to go reach out to a couple of my LCS comic places that like to do things for children a lot too. And I'll see if they want to put something here because I have a feeling that this is something that they might actually want to purchase.
That's cool. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. You do like that. See, I love the purple moon. The purple moon is my favorite. I really do enjoy that.
Yeah, and when I drew that page, I tried to kind of because I wanted the moon and the little mouse to stick out. So the background, I kind of wanted to look like a little paper mache look where it was kind of standing out from the background. You know, it was kind of I had a lot of fun coloring that. This is and Shape Master was like my first jump into actually doing like Procreate. So. Yeah, to put those clouds, I wanted to try to actually make it look like the color of the moon is the color of the sky, and that people could, differentiate that. Yeah.
It's adorable. I really do like it. And it really pops too. That will look really good on a glowy something or other. It's so cute.
Yeah. That's what I tried with every page to try to get it to stick out and be different, because like I said, it's my first kid's book. I wanted to try to be a little different and unique in my own way. And so far I'm thankful that people enjoy it. So that's all that matters to me is that people love it as much as I do. So that's been the goal to just share it to the world.
Super important. Yeah. And I'm going to go share this all over the place again. I'll be doing this from now until it ends because I think it's really important to get this out there. And I really hope everybody else goes and shares it as well too. Cause I think it's so cute.
I appreciate it.
It's cute, but I also think it's something that is super important. And that is getting children into reading, getting children interacting with books, in artwork and all that kind of stuff. And I think that is so important. it is so huge to spark that creativity. It's so huge to spark that love and that interest in something,
Yeah.
and making them want to read and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's quite amazing that you're
Thank
doing
you.
this.
Yeah, because having digital books is good, but having that physical book, there's just no other feeling than that. When you have it in
Yeah.
your hands and you're able to get it off the shelf each and every time, it just, it can bring memories as well when you read it and just put it back on the shelf. You never know. Books
yeah.
actually are awesome.
Oh, they're fantastic. And there's no greater smell in a
Yeah,
lifetime than picking up a
exactly.
book and smelling that book. I don't know what it is about it. It's just that smell is just absolutely phenomenal. And I too have all my children's books because those are some of my most beloved things of all time. And
That's awesome.
listen,
Yeah.
I will never get rid of those. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh, this is amazing. No, I'm going to share it again all over the place. I will drop the link one more time right here. This is to go
because I
check
plan
out
after
Kate.
this tomorrow.
Yeah.
I plan on doing more videos, trying to share it out as much as I can. Try to share it out on my YouTube channel as well, on my Twitter. Also do it my Wake Comics page. I've been sharing it to every Facebook group I can find that helps indie creators. So I've been doing my due diligence. I just gotta be patient and wait for the people to come that want to back it. So that's what I've been doing. Just staying low and steady.
Yes. So I dropped a link right now to your link tree, which has a link to yourself and a bunch of other your things. I'm going to drop the link to your YouTube page as well. So I hope people go and drop that. This here is the link to your Instagram page for your Wake First. So you go check out the others for your other books in your series as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of great characters coming soon in the next couple of years. So I'm proud to share it. I've been sharing my Red Cloud Force stuff in my stories. So yeah, got a lot of cool comics coming soon. And then in the beginning of January, I plan to launch my second kids book. So Kevin and Bob hopefully will be out in January. That's when I plan to do it. So yeah, so definitely January, February, I'm gonna be sharing that around.
Lovely. That's so cute. Yeah. And we've been talking for an hour. It's been such a lovely time getting to know you and chatting with you. Hang on, let's go here first. Again, let's go back to the tiny. Oh, you're totally welcome. No, I'll just share this all over the place. It's so cute, and I really like what you're doing, and I think it's fabulous. But yeah, I will be sharing this all over the place. And are you going to be going to any cons or anything?
Yes, I actually plan to go in a couple, I think around July and August in Tulsa, Oklahoma, because I'm here in Oklahoma. So yeah, I know the event holder of the cons in Tulsa, so he's been reaching out to me. He actually has read Blood Sable, so he wants me to be at some of the cons. So I plan to be there and the later part of the year. So yeah, I definitely plan to be there for the first time I actually have cons. So yeah, so I'm proud of that.
I got somebody that I'm going to hook you up with too that runs a con over in Tulsa. They do the book swap.
Awesome. Let's go.
So I will put you in touch with
Thank you. That's so cool. Thank you.
Yeah. No, there's a whole bunch of people over in that area, but the Tulsa Comic Swap, they run that and they do that several times a year. So I think that's fabulous. But yeah, I'll send you his way. But yeah, I would also definitely see if you could set up somewhere for, well, I don't know if you'll get the books in time by then, but definitely do something for Free Comic Book Day.
Awesome. I definitely should do that for sure.
I think that would be super important because not only do you have comics, but LCSs are usually really good about letting people do like free boothing or something at Comic Book Day. But also, I think that you have something that's really cool because you have the children's book, you have the stickers, you have whatever that can really get the kids coming in and getting them involved in stuff, which I think is quite fabulous. So, definitely reach out. But I have a couple places that I think I would reach out to as well to get them over in your area because let's go. I want to see this get funded. I want to see you get to the hardcover. I think that'd be fabulous. So.
I would love to order the hardcover. Yeah. The hardcover looked awesome. When Mixon, I was talking to them. The hardcover does look good if I was able to get there. So yeah, they were awesome about showing it off to me if I did want to get one. So yeah, I would love to get that to 1,000 to be able to get that to people. Because usually when my campaigns are over, the funds I do have left, I try to do better for my next campaign. Yeah. Like with Liar, like when Blood Sable funded, I'm actually got a couple of covers for Liar so I could show those off.
Yeah, show that off real quick. There you go.
Yeah, so like I said, here's cover. This is the one Carl. This is my original art that Carl literally just redrew in his own style. So this is the Liar cover 1, and this is cover 2. So yeah, and I plan to get cover 3 and 4. So there will be 4 covers in Liar, which will be launching August 12th. Super cool. Yeah. So and that's in my 50-page horror comic.
We'll definitely come back for that because I don't know
Yeah.
if you noticed, I am massively huge horror fan myself. So
Sweet. There's a
yeah.
lot of cool stuff you'll be getting in Liar too. So it's very
Oh,
gory
amazing.
book. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
very
even
gory,
better.
crazy book.
Listen, let's go. But no, I wish you luck on this. I'm definitely going to keep in contact. I will send you the people that I was mentioning to you in the chat
Yes.
today because I think that you might do some good over there. But yeah, I've been sharing this on Twitter and a couple other places, but I'm definitely going to go share it around some more because I think it's quite fabulous.
I'll probably get on off here and share it as well too. Wherever I see you share, I'm going to share it too.
Perfect. Yes, I'm gonna go do that, but I'm gonna get out of here because I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich. I'm hungry. And thanks to everybody in chat. Thanks to Michael. Thanks to everybody who might have backed on this. And thanks to everybody that's watching this on the rewind that will be backing. Thank you very much. But I don't have an outro. And you know what that means? We're going to spaz dance it out of here because that's what we do. Oh, yeah. See you, everybody.